Paycheck kicks in. The young socialist Democrat Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who was ushered into Congress this past Tuesday in a landslide victory, literally cannot afford an apartment in Washington, D.C., before her hefty government salary of $174,000 kicks in. Speaking with the New York Times, the future of the Democrat Party, who almost never gives a straight answer when asked about how to fund her lavish programs, said she cannot afford a place to live prior to a job that she applied for, noting that her transition from the New York 14 to D.C. will be very unusual, because I can't really take a salary. It's as if she finally realizes that a reality indeed exists. I have 3 months without a salary before I'm a member of Congress. So, how do I get an apartment? Those little things are very real, Ocasio-Cortez told the newspaper. Prior to her congressional run, during which she beat out her primary opponent, establishment Democrat Joe Crowley, by 15 points, Ocasio-Cortez worked as a bartender at a New York City restaurant. She saved up some money between then and now, but not enough to get her through to the next congressional session. On average, a one-room-bedroom apartment in Washington, D.C., goes for about $2,170 a month, a report by Zoomer states. We're kind of just dealing with the logistics of it day by day, but I've really been just kind of squirreling away and then hoping that gets me to January, she said. Ocasio-Cortez will be just fine with the apartment situation once some Silicon Valley tech billionaire reads of her woes and feels so compelled to signal his charitable virtue that he purchases her a fully furnished luxury condo in the swankiest spot DC has to offer. In fact, following the story's release, the socialist tweeted that she was working it out after using her situation as a talking point to push her message of inequality. There are many little ways in which our electoral system isn't ever designed nor prepared for working-class people to lead, she tweeted. This is one of them. Don't worry, by the way, we're working it out. The Democrat has become famous for her struggles with economics. As noted by the Daily Wire's Ryan Saavedra, Ocasio-Cortez is no longer even trying to hide her ignorance with basic math anymore. Now, instead of coming up with some long-winded answer about robbing Peter to pay Paul, she just says, we'll deal with it later. Democratic socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez still can't answer how America can afford to pay for an estimated $40 trillion in big government programs, which includes a socialist healthcare system for all. She also now claims that opponents who ask her questions that she can't answer haven't earned the right to ask her those questions. Speaking with Jorge Ramos recently, when asked if Medicare for all was too expensive, Ocasio replied, "You just pay for it. Good luck telling your landlord you just pay for it when you come up short for the security deposit." Those little things are very real indeed. What do you think about this? Please share this news and scroll down to comment below, and don't forget to subscribe Top Stories News.